Give it up, ladies and gentlemen, for Andrea.
Try to follow that one. Hi, everybody. Good evening. How are you? We should ask Kyle to turn the heat down a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, we did just finish Pride Month, in case you didn't notice all the rainbow stuff around town, which is good. Not good that it's done, actually, because it does mean I now have to conserve for the next 330 days so I get my recharge next year. In case you didn't know, that's why we have Pride Month for all those queer people. We just got to recharge to get through the rest of the year. I mean, the conservative politicians seem to think that. That's why they want to shut it down on us, right? So, yeah. But it's okay. There is one other way that you can become queer. There is. You got to go to the drag show. Yeah, I mean, that's what the politicians seem to think. Right? I mean, that's what makes us queer. Except I've hardly been to any in my life, so there's that problem. Anyway. Anybody out there on LinkedIn?
Yeah.
Thank you. 1, 2 people over there. The rest of you don't need it. Good. Your job's solid. You're not thinking of this where you might go next. That's cool. I get that. I mean, it is that, really glamorous social media platform. It's true. It's true. You know one thing, if you've ever looked at LinkedIn that is not on there, they don't have a spot to brag about your failures. Can't imagine why. I mean, come on. So, I think they should. I think they need to add it. And to lead off with that, to lead off with that, I'm gonna offer you a few failures, folks. I'm gonna offer you a few failures from my life tonight. No extra charge. So I am a McDonald's failure. Did you know you can fail working at McDonald's? You can. I did it. Living proof right here in front of you. You can fail working at McDonald's. I did. I think my crowning moment was when I was working the grill one day and they sent back an order and said, we need 12 Big Macs. I'm like, 12 Big Macs, I can do that. They have instructions. I can follow instructions. I'm an instruction following type of person. I followed the instructions. I prepared those Macs. I sent them up front. Done. Until the manager came back a few minutes later, unwrapped one of my Big Macs in front of me, and said, next time, put the hamburger on that. I tell you, I was just ahead of my time. Y'all, I was creating the veggie burger before it was a thing. I could have had McDonald's ahead of the curve on that whole game, but no. So after that, they demoted me to lobby duty. And if you've ever worked fast food lobby duty, it means you take the trash out, you clean the bathroom. Sucks. Yeah. I didn't like that so much. So I showed them. I quit. And I got a job as a janitor. Yeah. So that was my auspicious first career failure. I'm going to add that to my LinkedIn. Second major failure I will share with you all is I am a missionary failure. Not that kind, don't use dirty minds, don't go there. No, like the kind that goes out there, and you know what a missionary's job is? It's to convert people. You aren't sure on that? I'm a failure. I'm a missionary failure because I converted precisely 0 people. I failed. And I'm okay with that failure. I'm actually really at peace about that failure. In fact, I don't think I converted anybody. If there's anybody out there I did, or if you know anybody who's like, no, Andrea converted me, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And I hope it turned out better for you than it did for me. Okay? Still working on this Kyle relationship. I think Kyle might be a better option for me. Another failure. My crowning failure, in fact. My crowning failure started the day I was born. It was rough. It was a rough way to start this world. It started the day I was born because I entered this world and the doctors took one look at me and they turned to my parents, at least this is what I heard, I wasn't really very cognizant at that moment, and they said, it's a boy. And I obviously failed at that. And I'm fucking proud of that failure. And you know what? I tried. I played that game hard. I played it all out for years, and it didn't make me happy. But boy, I'm glad I failed. So that's my big failure. And I'm proud of it. Yeah. Well, thank you. Yeah, so there are some fun things about being trans. You know, there are a lot of people who seem to think that being trans is this contagious disease that you can catch from trans people. In fact, I notice you're all a good, 10 feet away from me, kind of staying out of the splash zone there. Just kidding. Don't worry, the only way you become trans is to go to drag shows. Now, I find that particularly men and Republicans seem to have problems, particularly with trans women. Again, like it's some kind of contagious disease. And God, if only the Republicans would have put so much energy into eradicating COVID as they are putting into eradicating transgender people. That would be nice. Maybe we wouldn't have COVID now. God, I hope they don't get there with me. Anyway. Yeah, it's like, you know, oh my God, I might become a woman. Bro, you should be so lucky. Or, I hope you're happy. Indeed, I do, I really do. The other misconception, or one of the many out there about trans people, is that we are just peeping toms who want to get into the ladies' room. Are you kidding? Have you seen how long that line can get? Exactly. Anybody's going to choose to get in that if they don't have to? No, can I see my notes here? No, clearly, and I'll speak only for transgender women on this one, but clearly we transition for all the benefits we get by being women in this world. Think about that one for a minute, people. Let's see if we can name some of them. Higher pay, greater respect, having our voices heard, feeling safe walking down the street. Clearly, that is why we transition, obviously. And we better shut that shit down before everybody wants to get in on that little gravy. So I want to, recently I was seeing my doctor, and my doctor looked at me and she's like, Andrea, I need you to cut down on trans fat. How rude! Not rude. Girl, it's all trans fat. That's all I got. That's all I got. Now, I do want to acknowledge, for those of you who are not queer, and by queer for me I mean LGBTQ, somewhere in that spectrum, that there's a lot of letters in that spectrum. It's true, there's a lot. We could even have more than that. And for some of you that may feel challenging, like I can't remember them all, and I don't want to offend anybody. So I'm going to make this easier for you all, okay? As of tonight, we are going to say that being queer, LGBTQ, is now the new normal. Which means if you are not, you have to now come out. As of tonight. That's going to make it super easy. Because it brings it down to two characteristics. Cisgender, heterosexual. That's only two letters, folks. C, H. You can pronounce it. Chuck. You even have your own sugar at the grocery store. Now, just in case anybody should think that I am anti-Cha, I am not. I have a Cha friend. She is lovely. I love her so much. It's okay. She can't help it. I get that. She can't help it. I love her. I do. Oh. So, again, there are some out there, and I'm thinking particularly of certain politicians in this world who have this idea that there's this immoral, awful trans lifestyle out there in this world, and I am, among others, promoting this trans lifestyle. So I wanted to kind of reflect on that with you a moment. So I'm going to think about my horrible trans lifestyle. Let's see. I get up in the morning. I have breakfast. Do you all eat breakfast? Anybody out there eat breakfast?
Yeah, woo,
Be
breakfast.
careful, because that means you're living a trans lifestyle. I go to work. You go to work, you better watch it. You might be living a trans lifestyle. I do my laundry occasionally. There might be a dog living a trans lifestyle. So, you know, afterward, I have to go to dance rehearsal. So, sorry, Amy, you're living a trans lifestyle. My dance friend. So just be careful, you know, because, you know, it's not contagious, but you're probably already living it. So I don't know. I'll leave you with this note. The same people who seem to think that my horrible, immoral trans lifestyle is corrupting this world, which is a really heavy burden. I don't need to transform the whole world. I just want to live my life. Is that there's a trans agenda out there. You may have heard that. You may have heard that. The trans agenda. So I'm here to tell you, I'm going to let you know a little secret. You came out tonight. I'm going to give you a little insight. Trans agenda. It's right there in that book, right there. Down there. I had to keep looking down. I can't show you the book. In fact, I'm pushing my boundaries here by sharing with you the trans agenda. This is top secret, folks.
Right.
Top secret. It's right there. Here's the trans agenda. Take it home with you. We just want to live our lives.
Yeah.
That's it.